Yes, I guess some people might push back and say that China's been economically struggling over the past few years, or specifically the past year. So, are they really going to be a threat to the US?
Good question. I think China is in a major transition period from an economy based on quantity to one based on quality, i.e., it's shifting away from being the manufacturing hub of low quality goods to becoming a manufacturing hub of highly sophisticated goods. And then you've got the transition, the demographic transition, and you've got this huge income differential between 25% of the population who have good incomes to the 800 odd who have average incomes below the national average. And then overriding that, you have a policy led by the current president of a return to centralization, state control. So you're powering up the SOEs at the expense of the private sector. So, yes, China's growth over the next, even without a global recession, is not going to be greater than 4% a year, which frankly is double that of the West, but much lower than what they've been used to. That said, nothing goes in a straight line. And I think it's very likely that a foundation, a fiscal and monetary foundation has been laid, and that we will see in March some very significant fiscal policies that will spur growth this year, but will probably only last about 12, 18 months. So I'm looking for last year nominal GDP growth, which is a better yardstick to judge the economy than real GDP, because that number is frequently filtered. The nominal GDP last year grew at 4.2%, and I think this year it'll grow by around 6%.